everybody, and welcome back to David's Country Kitchen. This is part 2 of our recipe for souse meat, or some people call it Hog Head Cheese. I posted the first part of the video when all it contained of is showing off the star of the show. I put the head in a brine solution, completely covered it up with water, and about a half a cup, 3/4 cup of kosher salt. I let it soak overnight in the fridge. Got up the next morning and I swapped the water and put another fresh brine solution over it and let it soak for another 6 hours. But since I posted the video, I've actually got some fan mail. Just a couple, but I mean, it's the first, so I might as well read it. Let's see, this is from Mr. PETA? Yeah, PETA. It's an odd name. David, that is absolutely disgusting. You're what's wrong with this world. Well, that wasn't good. Wasn't nice at all. We got another one here from, this is all the way from Iran. Azat. I ain't even gonna attempt to pronounce that last name. You infidel. You are sick. Well, maybe this ain't fan mail, but I'm sure someday I'll start getting some fan mail. But we're going to continue on with the second part of souse meat recipe, and we're going to carry on outside. Okay, I went ahead and fired up my cooker, and I'm going to go over a little bit of this ingredients. Now look, this ain't rocket science. And what we're adding right here, I've got 1 large bell pepper, 1 large onion, about 3 stalks of celery, and it's just roughly chopped up. Go ahead and add that to there. I got 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. We'll say it's about a tablespoon of parsley. Make about 2 tablespoons. Got it? Yeah. About a teaspoon of whole thyme. About a teaspoon. About a teaspoon of onion powder. Whoa. About a teaspoon of garlic powder. About a teaspoon of pickling spice. You don't have to put that in there, but I like it. Adobo, about a tablespoon. Crushed red pepper. About a teaspoon. About a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I like to taste the sage in it, so I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of sage. About a tablespoon of kosher salt. And we're gonna cover that up, let it simmer for a good while, and I'll check back with y'all in a little bit. Okay, we got our hog's head up to a boil, and I backed off the heat a little bit down to a simmer. In fact, I backed it off a little too much. Something I left out a while ago when I was talking about cleaning up the head. after you get it out of the brine solution for the second time, or the first time, excuse me, you want to take your hog's head and put it in your sink, and take your sprayer from your sink and squirt it down in the nose, down the snout. Of course, it's not connected to anything, but that'll wash all the blood out of that. And this has been simmering now for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna bring the camera over here in just a minute and let y'all get a look at it. I've decided to add another ingredient. I've got a little bit of David's Country Kitchen wine here. This is a wine I made back in the winter. It's a real dry red wine. And we're gonna add about a half cup. I don't think I'd put any sweet wine in it. You don't want anything sweet in this, do you? And this right here, it's not sweet. Well, let me get the camera over here and let y'all see what this is looking like. It ain't looking real appetizing yet. Well, matter of fact, it probably never does look real appetizing until it's on a cracker or a slice of bread. But it's cooking up real good and it smells so good. I'll check back with y'all in a little bit. Okay, it's been about 4 hours. Let's check on this stuff and see what's going on. Oh man, it smells good. Oh, it looks like it's falling all to pieces. Oh yeah. Meat's just pulling off everywhere. What I'm gonna do now is go ahead and cut it off and let it cool down a little bit. We're gonna get that head out of there and just get all this meat off. Okay, I deboned the head and I got the tongue out of there, and it's the meat up underneath the jaws is still a little bit tough. So I throwed it all back in the pot, and I'm gonna let that slow cook a little bit more, or excuse me, boil a little bit more. But it just ought to be just a little bit more tender than that. But everything's going good.
Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to get updates on my latest videos or make suggestions, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.